What's poppin'? It's your girl K Rod the Oracle, and welcome to my channel. If you guys are new here, what's the deal? And if you guys are old, you already know what that shit do, okay? Keep in mind that these messages are general, so if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Catch me on the next one, and hopefully it sticks, okay? So first and foremost, let's clear the energy up in here, all right, collective? Because listen, let's go down the downloads, right? Because it's a lot of them before we about to get into the spread. So, if you don't want to listen to the downloads, go ahead and fast forward. But I mean, chances are you're gonna want to know a little preview, okay? Hey, Slay. Hello. Afternoon. Okay. So when it comes to the title, right? They even got your ass over here, okay? It is about the whole gist of this is about someone in your energy collective. Happy Thursday. This got themselves into some type of prediction down on your name, that your name, your business, your kids, your whatever it is in your life, okay? And it's like giving that energy of stuck between a rock and a hard place, okay? Now that saying, I'm in a bind, Nate, somebody's name could be Nate, it came from Set It Off, right? With Jada Pinkett Smith. So in the movie Set It Off, because listen, y'all, I got my iPad today because it's a lot of shit. So in the movie Set It Off, Jada Pinkett Smith's character, Stony, right? Someone can go by the name Stony. That could be a nickname for someone. Okay, it makes me think of one of my friends from high school. He used to call me Special K. So many initials could be K. Okay, but Stony tells Nate that she was in a bind, right? She needed money to support her younger brother. Now, Stony was trying to get her brother to go to college, right? She wanted to better her brother's life with education and and just to live a better life, right? So he was pressuring her to sleep with him in exchange for an advance, right? They had that conversation in the car, if you're familiar with it, all right? We're gonna put you on some black classics, okay? And I was thinking about this shit last night, I was like, dang, we really do got a lot of good ass black classic movies. You know what I'm saying? Set It Off, like Soul Food, Love Jones, Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society, you know what I'm saying? Dead Presidents, it's a lot more, right? It's a lot more. Friday, shit, all of that, okay? But listen, this could be in regards to some type of sisterhood, right? This can be significant, all right? Because when you think of Set It Off, it was her, Cleo, and I'm having a brain fart. I forgot her name. The one that was like, he's a good man, Savannah. But listen. So it could be a situation here where like maybe someone here, something has escalated, right? Something has escalated in a situation. And when you think about it, Stony had to engage with sexual acts with Nate in order to get that advance, in order to get that money, right? So maybe this is somebody that, could have fucked their way to the top when it came to some type of industry here. Okay? That could be significant. Hey, Tainted. All right, so Stony's situation was she was underemployed custodian struggling to make ends meet and raise her younger brother, okay? So somebody can be a custodian, and it makes me think of that expression that people say, right? Because you never know the ways in which you may be in a bind, in the way in which Big G will work out in your favor, and you will no longer be in that bind, okay? Because it makes me think of, how that expression people say, like, treat the janitor the same way that you would treat the CEO, or treat the CEO vice versa, right? I feel like when it comes to your character collective, you are a very generous person. Your generosity does not just go to the extent of how superior a person is, right? It goes to just you engaging in with people or looking at them as a human basis, not, like not really looking at people as a sense of hierarchy as far as like where your extent of showing that you care, that you love. So you can be somebody that gives back to the homeless, right? You can work in that field. You do a lot of things like you have some sense of a understanding of the ways in which like God has brought you through certain situations, and it's kind of like you have that certain type of heart of not wanting someone to feel the ways in which you have felt, right? So maybe you are somebody that like opens up organizations or nonprofits, or you give, you volunteer or do certain type of things like that to, probably heal certain parts of yourself, right? If somebody was involved with engaging in certain type of sexual acts in order to get to a certain type of level in their career or to get any type of finances or whatever, I feel like there's a shift happening. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe somebody with being in a bind, right? Let me see. Did I screenshot that? Yeah, I did. So it says, what does it mean when someone says they're in a bind, right? It means to be in a difficult or awkward situation, often one with limited options or solutions. Okay, so it's like, again, that energy of like feeling as though like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Hey, Nancy. Welcome to the fam, Nancy. Okay, and you know what's so crazy? And I'm not saying this in regards to you. Maybe this may be a confirmation for you, Nancy, because like even on a spiritual tip, right? Maybe there's an energy here as well. Let me go to my notes. Hold on. Okay, let me break down in the bind. It implies being trapped and hindered, similar to being tied up and unable to move freely. Okay, so it's giving me like somebody's name could be Charlotte. It's making me think of Charlotte's Web, right, with the spider. Like somebody made a web, and I feel like somebody like could have got their own self caught up in it. Okay, somebody could like spiders. That could be significant. Somebody could have a spider tattoo. Somebody's favorite holiday could be like Halloween, something like that. Or something could be happening in regards around the time of Halloween. All right, but it's given like Friday the 13th, and guess who's playing Jason? Okay, somebody's name could be Jason. Somebody could like Nicki Minaj. That can be a thing. Okay, but as far as the notes, right? Collective, because it is a lot of like binding spells, right? We think of bind, right, on a spiritual level. And when I said about Nancy, it made me think of The Craft, right? It made me think of The Craft. And wasn't her name Nancy? You know what I'm saying? It was it's someone here that I feel like, may feel a certain type of way, probably in regards to like the gifts that you have, right? Because her what's her name? Her name was Sarah, and I just posted somebody's name could be Sarah. I just posted in the community board about Sarah. I think her name was Bertman or something like that. Go and look at the community post. But that can be significant here, okay? Maybe it's in regards to how your body is shaped. Somebody feels very intimidated by you, right? In regards to maybe somebody that they like or they love or they are trying to connect themselves to, okay? Now, when it comes to whoever this person is that they're trying to connect themselves to, collective, like they're getting this person on the sense of like their hair, if they cook for them, certain things like that. Like this could be somebody who is a hairstylist, so like they have a way of like obtaining this person's hair. That's why people need to be very careful, especially because I have locks as well. It's like you have to be very careful of the people that you let in your hair. You know what I'm saying? There is someone here looking for some type of financial support, okay? Maybe somebody could be realizing for the masculine energy, right? That somebody only hits them up when they need some type of financial support. All right. Because I did get the sense of the movie The Call, right? So you can be getting a call from someone, and when I got that, it made me think of the movie, right? The movie The Call, and it was back in 2019, right? So in 2019, the name was somebody could be like Chinese or something. But Yeong, I may be saying it wrong, returns to her childhood home and discovers an old phone that connects to her young Suk in 1999, right? So it's kind of like a phone call that led them to have some type of time travel communication, right? So this makes me think of, like, you could be somebody who knows how to probably connect with like your ancestors, you know what I'm saying? Very spiritual type of person. All right. But it's so crazy too with that. Like, I feel like a lot of people like did not really believe how like connected you are to just life in general. You know what I'm saying? And it's like these very same people that may be in a fucking bind when it comes to certain things are the very same people that are seeking you for spiritual guidance, for insight on whatever their situation is, with their lover, with their friend, with their whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? It's like people try to play you to the motherfucking left, and now they see. You know what I'm saying? Damn, my shit died. All right, that spirit is like, okay, let's get into it now. To transition, because we about to tap in with you as far as like what's going on with you and your soul's journey. Where you at with it, right? I did get that Cleo Soul song. Somebody's name could be Cleo. Especially from Set It Off, right? Her name was Cleo up in the movie, so that could be significance here. Okay, now this is somebody who like really wants. It's like a destiny swapping type of energy. Like, this could be somebody who could be a spiritualist, but it's like it's something about your soul, and it's so crazy because, speaking of soul, the name of this deck is called the Soul's Journey. You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody is so invested on what your path is, to where like they want to try and move in the same steps in which your path is in order to get what they have been so nosy in your motherfucking business about, and that they see that you are destined to get. Okay? You are destined to get that. That's why this person wants to try and destiny swap with you. All right? So somebody's name could be Destiny as well. All right, somebody named Destiny could be with child. Is making me think of Destiny's Child. Okay. Now, yeah, friendship. Okay. You got a friend that's in a situation, and like, be careful, collective, of people trying to drag you into their bullshit. Okay, it's making me think of Kevin Hart when he had that comedy skit when he was like, "My bullshit is your bullshit." He was like, "You my best friend." You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. It says, "Understand that a friend is in my life for a reason." Okay. And we never know what friends are in our life for a reason for. Okay. It could be to either tell us about our own self, or it could be to be of a protectant or a shield from the favor that they may have in their life. Like, you never know the ways in which you are protected by people. You know what I'm saying? That's why, you know, I'm hearing like when your parents used to say everybody ain't your friend. It's very true. You know what I'm saying? Like, when real situations happen and real things occur, like in real outcomes become, like, that's when you get to really see like who is really there for you. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I feel like maybe you could have been the clutch here when it came to certain friendships. You was like the glue. It makes me think of, like, you know how they say like the grandparents is like the glue to the family. Okay, y'all got some grandparents that's looking over you, and like maybe there's just a reason why like certain shifts with friendships are happening, because You know, our ancestors, our benevolent ones, they have a certain way of just seeing things that we don't. And, you know, when we get certain type of inklings or, you know, ways in which we feel like we should move when it comes to certain type of friendships, relationships, partnerships, whatever that may be, you know, it's not for like no reason, you know. Nothing happens just by coincidence. All right, so maybe somebody here could be realizing some things when it comes to friendships. All right, so it says forgiveness. So you got a friend. What's that song I'm hearing? I'm on my knees, I promise. What's that song? Somebody let me know. I'm on my knees. I think that's what he's saying. I don't know. Somebody really wants to come back on their bending knees, okay? As far as like some type of forgiveness. All right. Now also too, what I'm getting briefly, like this can be somebody maybe from your past that could be into like the same sex, okay? The relationship probably did not work out, probably for that very same reason. But this is somebody who still wants to obtain some type of friendship with you, right? Maybe this person wants your forgiveness. Maybe I feel like this is somebody who wants to open up with you as far as like where, you know, where they at with it, as far as what they like. It's like, this is like the energy. This is not for all of you guys, okay? But for who it resonates with. But I feel like this is somebody that's like maybe coming out, wanting to be comfortable in their skin or whatever it is that they like and be comfortable in that, right? But maybe you may not be aware of this, okay? And this goes back to the live that I had last night when I was speaking on like a past ex that felt like you were like the perfect person that they can like, you know, cover this up with when it comes to whatever it is that their sense of comfortability sexuality wise is, okay? And you know, I've definitely you know, experienced that in some way, shape, or form. So you know, there's no reason why I feel like this resonates, okay? So aside from that situation, I feel like these are also just friends that you probably just grew up with or grew out of that, you know, may have did something to hinder the situation, and they want to come back in and listen. This just blatantly shows that you are a good person, collective, because if you was not shit, if you really was doing people wrong and all this, that, and the third, and didn't give a fuck, like, why would people be wanting to come back into your energy? And it's like these people feel like also too, for whoever it is that could have done some type of work towards you, spoke down in your name or whatever, these are people that are trying to outrun their own karma when it comes to you. So these are people that feel like, okay, if I apologize to collective, if I get back in good with collective and we establish a friendship again, then they can just erase all the bullshit that I done said, did, or whatever when it came to collective. Like, okay, it says, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. It's like, I don't feel like you hold any type of resentment towards someone. I feel like you are a very friendly person, but you have a great understanding of like the reason why you encounter certain people and the reason why maybe it does not stand the test of time as you grow, as you evolve, and as you escalate, you know, in whatever it is that you're doing. Loneliness wanted to come out. You may not have a lot of friends, like solid ass individuals that have certain type of morals and values that you do, okay? Yeah, you're not really attached to people. You're not really attached to people like that. Like, you very friendly, but I feel like you're just not really like maybe cliquey, okay? It's making me think of Justin Bieber when he was like, it's not clocking to you. I don't know why that made me think of that. But anyway, somebody name could be Justin. But it says, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. All right. So it's like, shit, if these friends was not making you happy, collective, then you took it upon yourself to free your. Listen, if you don't want me, then don't talk to me. Go ahead and free yourself. Okay. You was not holding nobody back. The door. You was not holding nobody back. And because you have this certain type of energy, you know, like, listen, you gonna miss it here. You chose to move that way. So I choose to move out your way. More than likely with freedom here. Detach. I feel like you're not in this certain type of energy of wanting to be around drama, chaos, conflict, shit like that. It's like, yeah, no, that can go. Okay, some of you guys could be like a minimalist, is what I'm getting. Like, you just don't like a lot of shit in life, from people, in your house, in your space. Like, you just, like, you just like, this is just too much shit. Like, hell no, we got to minimize this. We got to, or some of you guys could be condensing or something like that. All right, something with condensed milk could be significant. All right, so I got service here. It says, I feel good when I can help others. All right, and that's the thing, collective. You are the motherfucking go-to when it comes to people that need some type of help. Even when it comes, look at that, chaos and conflict. When shit is hitting the motherfucking fan, who they go to? Who can I run to when I need love? Come on. Come on, collective. Who can they run to? You. You are that one reliable friend. Okay? You can be the certain type of person that, you know, you make sure your friends get home at night. Everybody got the keys. Everybody got the wallet. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, is situated. Everybody good. All right, cool. You that type. And those types are rare, that really care about your well-being. Okay, like with distance here, it's something in regards to how like certain people's energy was, to where you just really had to distance yourself. It's like, yeah, I don't rock like that, I don't move like that, so this don't make me feel good. This is not doing any service to fucking me. So like, what is this gonna do for me? Nothing. What is this? What causes freedom? Okay, let's see. What's the vibe? What's the vibe here? A lot of people like your vibe, collective. A lot of people want to be your friend, okay? I feel like a lot of people, like, misjudged you. All right, and you didn't really stick around to wait around for people to see you in the light in which you have done seen yourself, right? You're going to service the people where, you know, it's going to feel good, not feel like you, like, motherfuckers just tolerating you. All right, so paranoid here. It says cautious, insecure, guarded. All right, something about your energy, collective, like, you kind of, when you think of bind, right, it's like, you know, feeling like you're in a tight spot. You kind of make people feel a little tight, you know. And there's various ways in which you can use the words tight, right? Especially it's a lot of okay, let's get the sensual energy up out of here. All right, somebody feel like they got themselves in a situation where they're stuck in, like, maybe you got them stuck, because I'm hearing T-Pain. I'm sprung, okay? You got me doing things I'll never do if you ain't been upset. You do. It's like something about you, collective, that got somebody really sprung, okay? And they feel like whatever it is that they have done, or if y'all have done it, like, they feel like they in a bind. They like, damn. Because even just the energy of Jada having to sleep with, you know, with you, it wasn't like, I don't know, like you left an imprint on someone, okay? You left an imprint. Maybe this is like you done showed your ass, collective. Oh my God, collective. Why did you put it on this person like that? Okay, you gave them like the boyfriend or girlfriend, wifey, hubby type of sex. Like, it wasn't like no. Golly. Anywho. Somebody just feels like they gotta be careful with you because, like, I don't know, maybe this is somebody who, with guarded here, they can be very protective over, like, shit that make them feel like that. Like, hold the fuck up. This is mine. Like, back up. Like, yeah, you make somebody kind of feel like this. With this freedom energy, you can be like a free spirit. It's free spirit. It makes me think of Sagittarius energy. So somebody could be a Sagittarius, or a fire sign could be significant. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Now, when it comes to the motherfucker that felt like they were God, and as far as like trying to go against, because it's something with like the will, right? Somebody did something to prevent a situation from happening naturally. Okay? They did something against letting it just happen naturally. Now, somebody got themselves in a certain type of predicament here, okay? I feel like somebody could have did this out of insecurities. All right, maybe you was that really pretty ass friend in the friend group, or like you got goals and dreams and businesses, and you know it's very intimidating. Okay, this goes down to goddamn the hair follicles on your goddamn hair, to your toenails. Okay, you always got your shit done, or you always, you know what I'm saying, like, I don't know, you make somebody just feel very guarded when they are around you. So maybe their responses as well can come off as like very sharp, or very like you was just waiting to say that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you paranoid, like you just quick to respond. You just like, what? Like always on motherfucking defense. You know what I'm saying? Like this could be somebody that had this certain type of energy towards you. Yeah, burnt bridges. Okay. That ship has sailed. All right, because listen, the very same person that they could have came over to when they was in a bind, when shit was hitting the fan, they done burnt these bridges with you. Ain't no pathway to get to you. You could have blocked this person. You could have moved. Like, it says lack of trust, disloyal, turned back on. So it's like, this is somebody that you feel like you just could not trust. It was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? For you considered this person as a friend. And for burnt bridges to come out, they just know that they did this when it came to you. In whichever way that they did. All right, so it says hopeless. It says loss, depression, suicide. All right. You had a friend here that was very codependent on your energy, but here's the thing though, it's like somebody has dug this hole for themselves. They dug this hole for themselves. It says nightlife, striptease, gamble, Vegas. Okay. Vegas can be significant, like stripper energy can be significant here. Okay. Especially with service here, stripper energy, like blade energy could be significant. All right. This is like somebody needing a friend to help them get out of a situation that they are tied to. But with forgiveness here, y'all, listen, because you don't want to put yourself in a predicament or a situation to where, like, you know how it's the one, this makes me think of that accident that happened on Slauson, on Slauson and was it La Brea? And it was a nurse. Okay, so a nurse could be significant here as well, but she was flying down. You may have to Google it if you're in another state, city, or whatever, right? But hey, Faith, she was, I guess, going through some type of mental issues or something like that, and she was speeding down what is it? Yeah, down like La Brea, and she ended up crashing into a whole bunch of cars. She ended up killing the whole family in the car, y'all. This woman was pregnant. She had her husband, had her kids. You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody here did something that, like, they did not think through, for sure. And yeah, what made me think, I'm sorry, y'all, because I was just pondering on that story. But what made me think about that story was all of those people had died in that car from that accident, and she survived. So with this friendship and forgiveness, like, you putting yourself in a situation that already makes you feel like, I should not be doing this. I shouldn't be hanging with this person. I shouldn't be riding with them. I shouldn't be involved in whatever it is, nightlife that they got the fuck going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to ever end up in a situation to where that motherfucker survived some shit that they done put you in, and they just telling your family, I'm sorry. No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like, whoever this type of person is, this is somebody that you just feel like you can't trust. You know, or if it's not on that type of tip, I feel like this is somebody that will put you in a situation to where, like, you feel like you have to apologize based off of how somebody else made some shit seem to them that probably made you not fuck with them no more. Like, you freed yourself from this person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm hearing it's like, you didn't pay you, no, never mind. You know, like, they were probably not the only person that you serviced, okay? But outside of a service here, I feel like somebody like you are like that one service provider where, like, people want to, like, be your friend. It's so funny because I feel this way about my therapist. Like, she's just so cool, y'all. Like, and just, you know, she's so cool. But you know how, like, I'm pretty sure, like, there's certain, like, boundary or stipulations where it's like you can't, like, really be friends outside of, like, your therapist. But that makes me think of, I used to have this one therapist too. Her name was Alexa. Somebody could be pregnant, y'all. Speaking of pregnant women, okay, you can have somebody that does not want you to be pregnant. Thinking of that accident, right? You may think, like, I don't know, maybe you could have had a miscarriage or something, and then you may have thought that it was just an accident. Like, I don't know, you may have some people around you like that, you know, you may always have been suspicious about, or, like, they just give you, like, this paranoid feeling when you probably talk about certain type of situations or whatever, to where it's like, bitch, you probably did something. Like, I don't know. What's this? It's like, especially with loss here, okay? So my condolences to you guys as a trigger warning, because I know that could be kind of tough to talk about. But maybe somebody went through some type of miscarriage, you know, here. But there's a reason why you and somebody just was not clicking here. You know, like, you knew you couldn't trust this person. And if it's not an actual, like, miscarriage, it can be just like a loss of a friendship of somebody that was just flat out childish. Okay? Alright, so Archangel Michael. Somebody's name could be Michael. That can be significant. Alright. Intimacy. It says mutual respect, unity, closeness. Yeah, collect. I'm telling you, a lot of people want to be your friend. All right, a lot of people respect you for whatever it is that you do, whatever it is, like, what type of services that you provide. Like, it has a sense of, like, a close proximity, right? When I think of closeness, like, you really are that type of friend that is like the protecting shield of the friend group, of the love, of the work partnership, or whatever. Like, whatever it is that you are attached to, it is protected. And it's merely based off of the way in which you move, okay? I'm hearing, when I move, you move. Just like that. You know? What's that? Hell yeah. Hey, DJ, bring that back. That's Ludacris. Okay, somebody's name could be Chris. Okay. I don't know why I heard Lucifer when I said Ludacris. Somebody was operating in some type of dark ass ways, collectible. Again, you protect it. Okay, it says protected, prevented from harm, divine intervention. Something, spirit, Big G had something intervened into whatever it is that you had going on. Okay, this could be you listening to your intuition and dropping a friendship or freeing yourself from certain situations. But somebody is paranoid because whatever it is that they wish for you is like merely what's happening to them. That's why they feel kind of hopeless. Somebody could be going through something mentally, okay, or that something that's stressing them out mentally. Somebody could have headaches, all right, but whoever this person is, I'm hearing on Friday, speaking of classic black movies, right, when he was like, I won, you what? I lost. Like somebody has some, and this is the thing, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes the ways in which Big G would cause people to lose, to learn a lesson is by getting them so worked up, thinking that based off of their malicious ways in which they have operated to where they are owed something. It's wishful thinking that they're owed something. It says second chance, deja vu, nostalgia. And it also, I wish my tablet would have fucking not died. But anywho, there was this movie. What is the name of the movie? I can't get it. But it was this movie where it showed like this guy, he was working in a diner, and I guess like this clear like monster looking thing was going through the diner, and it was like the caption said like he had to pretend like he didn't see it, right? And it was kind of like a spirit, you know? And it was going through the diner. Everybody else like can't see it, but he could. And the thing was just going through like people and interjecting in their conversations, getting real close to them and stuff like that. And they're just like minding their business and stuff like that. It makes me think of, it's a spiritual warfare going on. Okay? And this is why, like, you never know the ways in which you are operating that protects you. Because even with the call, it's like, somebody here has done something in the past that they feel like they can just do some type of spell work, whatever, I don't know, whatever the hell they doing, okay, in order to erase the karma here. So this could be people that want to be friendly with you, want to befriend you again, or, you know, in order to alleviate what they know is due to them based off of what they did to someone else. Okay, it's like the law of attraction. It's like you get what you put out. All right. Now it's like somebody here as a friend, like now they're in the energy of probably battling suicide, you know, going through depression. They could have lost someone, and you was that friend that maybe just merely based off of your conversation, or you just being in their presence, or, you know, you speaking life into them or checking up on them was something that held them together. So now that you are not there, it's like somebody feels like a lot of people are turning against them. All right. Yep. Toxic thrill. Like somebody gets a kick out of allowing situations to get to a certain head, and like and then trying to like this is really somebody that like thrives off of like they just don't know how to be like chill. They just don't know how to chill. Like I just don't understand it. I just don't. Like this person intentionally puts themselves in binds. Intentionally. Like it says thrills, continuous cycle, bad decisions, addictions. This is like what somebody is accustomed to when it comes to addictions. They get off on this, or like, I don't know, it's bad decisions that keep having them go through the same motherfucking cycle of like having to be like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do this, I didn't mean to. But it's like, at what point are you going to not do it to where you ain't gonna have to keep asking for forgiveness? That shit is toxic. They're used to that shit, y'all. They're used to that. This is like an on and off friendship, whereas like you always let them motherfucker come back, whatever, and it's just like, you done burnt so many bridges. It's like, I'm tired of us trying to build. It's like, as soon as we on trying to, oh, this is a pretty ass butterfly. It's black and yellow. Oh my God, it's so pretty. Y'all have like evolved so much. Y'all have transformed so much, collective, to where like this toxic shit, like you just really don't want to go for it anymore. Like it says drama, arguments, incompatible. It's like the type of friendship that you want to find yourself connected to. If you do decide to connect yourself to a motherfucker, is ones that don't feel like, I haven't talked to you all week. You don't love me no more. You're not my friend no more. Like, god damn, you don't do one thing and somebody just feel like y'all just not friends no more. Like, am I fucking you? Am I fucking you? like on the real. On the real. What's intimacy? Because like I said, like, you got a lot of people. I'm hearing that, what's that Drizzy song? I'm trying to get close to you. Anything you want, I got it. And I'm feeling, boy, I'm so about you. Baby, anything goes when I'm trying to get close to you. I see, I got a lover, okay? Yeah, somebody want to come back and apologize. All right, it says arrogant, rash actions, insecure. Like, you really do make people, like your friends and your lovers, I feel like, also feel insecure. But you don't mean to make people feel this way. So maybe these apologies that people are coming to give you when it comes to asking for your forgiveness is like, dang, I kind of interpreted, I interpreted, god damn. I portrayed you to be something that you weren't. That's what this is. I portrayed you to be something that you weren't. Now, with these people that feel hopeless, okay, as a penny with a hole in it, somebody could be going through some type of financial loss. All right, because if somebody paid to have something done when it came to you, best believe Spirit gonna hit them pockets, baby. Oh, they gonna hit them pockets. They gonna have unnecessary. They gonna have shit happening to you to where you gonna have to spend finances that you ain't gonna be able to get yourself out of when it comes to a bind. Okay, you're gonna have to do a little something strange for a little piece of change. You know what I'm saying? And then even with that, there's consequences that you're gonna have to live with. All right? Yeah. So it's no need for whoever that put themselves in this bind when it came to what they did up against you, collective. It's no reason as to look like, well, how did this happen? Like, what do you mean? What are you confused about? You know what the fuck you did. It says confused, perplexed, conflicted. It's like they had an opportunity to go into a different direction. But when it comes to motherfuckers being in a bind and they choose ways in which that goes against the people that they love, they care about, or, you know, that they feel a certain type of way about, or whatever the fuck that is. Okay? The FedEx truck. Listen, it's repercussions for everybody that wants to follow the crowd. But there's blessings in being obedient when you go up against it. Okay? you had a lot of people that like wanted you to follow the crowd. Like you was that one that you went into a different direction. You already knew where that shit was leading. You was like, oh yeah, who's on this path? Okay, I see. Oh yeah. We gonna go a different direction. Okay, like some of y'all, if you are in like the street life, you just know, you know what I'm saying, when once you get to seeing certain people or whatever, it's like, yeah, it's time to go. It's time to go out my face. You better get yeah, that sense of paranoid, because it's like, oh, this the wrong I'm around the wrong motherfuckers. Like, why would you want to be around people or consider people friends where like you just have to feel like you have to watch everything that you do, how you move, what you say? But it's just like, damn. Hell no. What's the point of being friends if you feeling like an op? The hell? Somebody may be puzzled at the fact that you may not want to take their apology. Okay, yeah, you didn't establish the boundary here. Or maybe like it's like you accept this person's apology, but you're not going to go in the direction in which they want you to go leading after that apology. It's like thanks. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I accept your apology, and but you disrespected me. You know what I'm saying? It says enough is enough, defend yourself. So this is you, I feel like, standing 10 toes down. It's like, I'm sorry, I can't help you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, this apology is cool. You know what I'm saying? But at that point in time, you went against me. So why would I allow you back into my life if you've grown from that? It's like you chose a side. You chose the direction in which you wanted to go in. And when you went in that direction, you seen that it wasn't all that chucked up to be. These are the very same people that somebody was going in the direction of, or the direction in, to where like when shit hit the fan, them was not the people that was going to come to their defense or help them or shit like that. It was you. It was you. And now somebody does not have that certain type of access to you. It's like, just because somebody here is used to operating in toxic ways does not mean that that's the way in which you operate. This is somebody that could have just felt like if you ended the friendship because they so motherfucking toxic, this is somebody that just goes and tell all your business and this and that, this, because they just feel like you just gonna be like that towards them. It's just like, nah, honey. Listen, sweetheart, you don't move like that. When they move, but you don't move just like that. It's like with Thrills here, somebody kind of it's like out of, I don't know why when I think of Thrill, it make me think of like Peter when it goes up. Okay, somebody acted out of like anger or something like that. You rose somebody's temperature to where it caused them to act in ways that, yep, and it was merely based off of you cutting ties with them. This is somebody that's very possessive over like their friends too. So like when you cut ties with them, it makes them look a certain type of way. So they're like, how dare you not want to be my friend no more? Like, what is it about me that you don't want to be my motherfucking friend? It's like, well, look at how you acting. Look at what you did. Why you even in my face wanting to apologize to me in the first place? Why do you want a sense of closeness to me? For what? What is it? What is it benefiting you? If the friendship didn't have no sense of a substance, what is it to you if you want to cut ties to it? This is not somebody that was hitting you up, seeing like a real friend. They were not hitting you up, seeing how you was doing, checking in on you. You know what I'm saying? Coming to the event, supporting what you got going on. If you talk to them, you talk to them. If you don't, you don't. It's still love. Like, nigga. With service here, they know that you working. You got shit that you doing, that you got rolling. So, but it be those people that's so codependent on you. to where that benefit, that stream of whatever, something in regards to a stream of income, I don't know, could be getting jeopardized here in regards to like whoever this friend is to you. Okay. Lord. It says freedom, standing up, awakened. It's like, yeah, you see the bullshit for what it is. You started to see that you had people around you that was using you. Like when they was in a predicament, when they needed you to be the sidekick friend, when they needed a shoulder to cry on, when they needed somebody to sit there for hours and listen to their bullshit about situations that they keep staying in, they keep wanting to be in, they keep seeing that it ain't no type of change, it ain't doing them no service, no justice. It's like they don't bring you no goddamn peace. Like, you was the plug. You was giving a lot of people energy that was literally like energy vampires. They were draining you, collective. Okay, and listen, now that you're not around, what are they doing? Suffering in silence, because they don't have who can I run to when I need love. Listen, you showed a lot of motherfuckers love, and they chose other people that never showed them half the love that you did. Like, let's be honest. Because why they feeling like this if they have other motherfuckers around them that they claim love and care about them, but does not hold them in the regard in which you would as an actual, true, genuine ass friend. It says unspoken desires, real feelings, broken dreams. It's like somebody could have had some type of dream about you, or you could have had a dream about someone that could have like been some of y'all dreams could start being like very vivid. Okay. But you could have had a dream about a friend that you needed to cut ties with. Okay. I can't tell you as many endless times as Big G has done that. All right. Whether it's the motherfucker just, showing me in my face, or whether it's through a dream, it's just like the energy don't be lying. For real. The energy don't be lying. Because like once he reveals it to you, and you have that eye of it, you notice how motherfuckers get to moving when they're around you, when you wasn't even paying attention to that shit in the first place. It's like, dang, why I had a dream about this person? Why did they show up in this way? And then you get to like, oh, it's like, damn, I wasn't even looking at you like that. But I see now that the math is motherfucking mathing. I see that this the way that you was always moving with me. It makes sense. It makes sense now. Because motherfuckers they got a kick out of this shit when it came to thrill. You could have thought like, oh, this is just all fun and games. We just joking and shit like that. There's always some truth to a motherfucker that likes to joke. That's right, Slay. She said, you right, energy do not lie. People do. Exactly. I remember it was this one person I used to work with, and I'd be like, dang, why am I fear? Why? And it was like sense of that paranoia, like, oh hi, and I'm just like, why her energy make me feel like very I don't know. It was just like, yeah. It gave me like get out. Somebody in your workplace, they did not like your energy, like your light or whatever. Like you could have been somebody that easily make friends and shit like that, and or like with the services that you do, like everybody fucks with you, everybody want to come to you and shit like that. Like I said, so like if it came to it, as far as you helping somebody else get out of situations that you probably surpassed or got through, they know that they can rely on you. You know what I'm saying? You probably somebody that would like I'm hearing like barter, okay, something like that. It's like, you're my friend, you do a service, okay, I do a service, you do a service, you do a service. Okay. Yeah, okay, so this is the thing. Somebody could be doing like binding spells, like sexual spells, having like tantric sex, something like that. This is the type of that was like say affirmations to you while y'all fucking or something. Something. I don't know why when I say that that shit make me think of Coming to America. I don't know why it made me think of that. Like somebody, it seems like so robotic or so like rehearsed, or I don't know. It's giving like bark like a dog. Hop on one leg. Like somebody does those the spell work or whatever, and then they try and like melt into someone. That's what it makes me feel like. Even when you look at this, right? It is, listen, it's giving, I'll melt in your mouth, girl, not in your hand. I'll take you to the candy shop. And I just bought some strawberries too. I'm finna bust them down, okay? I got a juice, y'all. I be juicing. Y'all wanna know what I be juicing? I'll let y'all in. I'll be juicing 2 pineapples, a thing, like a whole, like maybe 2 or 3 nodes of ginger, cilantro. So I put the cilantro with some water, I blend it, I strain it, and then I put the pineapple juice that, and then I do the ginger water, blend it, drain it, mix it all together. Oh my God. Okay, make sure you stay near a bathroom too though. But it's good. It's good. You drink one, natural cleanser. But anywho, see is by they're doing something by any means necessary to get someone to only want to deal with them. It's like your energy, you can be friends with this person. I don't know if y'all know each other, or like maybe they like somebody that you know or something or whatever, but you kind of make someone insecure. They're a little guarded when it comes to you. Like, this is somebody that's like, oh, hi, you know, in passing or something, but it's not, it probably wouldn't go further than that. Because they're intimidated by you. You kind of, you're, however it is that you look or whatever, it kind of makes someone feel insecure. Or the fact that like you offer a lot of services, like, there's a lot to you other than like why somebody that they know is like lustful towards you. Okay, excuse me. I feel like that was a spiritual bird. Okay, so like isolation, it says rejected, left alone, self-inflicted. Okay, I don't know why I'm hearing like somebody could have been like gaining weight when I look at this teddy bear energy. Okay, I'm hearing build a bear, so I don't know if somebody's thinking about getting some type of work done or something like that. But like somebody here feels very reject, like somebody feels like they're in a, like you have a one up on them or something like that. Maybe when it comes to a lover. Okay, but somebody is like in a period of isolation. Maybe this is somebody who does not want to be seen. But with self-inflicted, when you think of a bind, it's like a predicament or a situation that someone has gotten themselves into. You know what I'm saying? So maybe somebody feels like they are rejected, maybe from who they're with, maybe by certain friends. Maybe they don't look the aesthetic of the friend group, or I don't know. What's isolation? It's given like you can't sit with us. What's this isolation? Ooh, energy. Ooh, narcissist tension. Okay, so this is somebody at one point that was very egotistical. Like when they was in this golden, you know, egg era of their life, you know what I'm saying? They didn't care how it made other people feel. Even if it came to stepping on their necks, on their heads. Okay, opportunist, fragile. So maybe this is somebody who at one point used their looks, used what they can offer sexual wise or whatever to get the type of people or things that they want. Okay. But And this also goes to whoever a friend is here that could be like, you know, just doing sexual things, lustful, whatever things to get to a certain level. Like, it's an opportunist. So if the opportunity presents itself and that's what they got to do, then that's what they going to do. You know what I'm saying? But that builds tension, okay? It says stressed out, migraines, worry. Because, like, you know, you don't know who else this person is doing that to in order to help people, other people, get into certain positions or places as well. Okay? That can just be for someone insignificant here. Okay? This could be somebody who had to, like, maybe sign an NDA, because speaking of significant, doesn't that break down to sign if I can't? Okay. Yeah. Collective, you had a lot of, you were the, again, it's like you was the plug here. Now people are stressed out having to figure out how they have to figure out something on their own. For whatever you do as a service, some people could have felt as though like you was on some type of high horse, or, you know, get that Cleo energy, right? Especially if you are a spiritualist, somebody could be like, you was just Miss Cleo, you just want to scam people. Because, oh, that was another download. And thank you, Spirit. That was another download in my notes. It's scamming or like robbing type of energy here as well. When you think of Set It Off, right? The movie. But like, people thought that maybe you was just scamming people, you wasn't a real spiritualist, you was just some call me now for your toll-free return. Somebody can be Jamaican, okay? Call me now, read your palm now. Somebody can be Belizean. Oh, but when they got to seeing your Get Down Collective, now it's I'm sorry, I apologize, I made fun of you, I said this, I said that. Now when you come around, they be paranoid. They be like, do you, does collective know that I ain't shit towards them, that I talk shit about them? Does collective know? Your energy is gonna speak for itself. We don't gotta hear that shit from your mouth. Your energy is going to speak for itself, because at one point when these people had this sense of hierarchy over you, or they felt like they could move like this when it came to you, now when they come around you, now that they know that you really do have some type of maybe like spiritual eye here. Oh, that's why your eye is there. That is going to make motherfuckers feel a little paranoid, because you're revealing exactly the type of fucking character that they have. Now they treat you like you the golden egg. But before, this is how you was here and they was there. And that's the thing, because all that shiny, all that glitters is not gold. So yeah, you can have the money and the cars and the house. I just want to be, yeah, somebody did anything just to be successful, okay? Even if that came to the expense of them doing whatever they need to do. I see 9-6-69. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It was some freaky frog fat shit going on. Okay. But anywho, like, listen. And it's so crazy for this person to be operating like this. Very fragile energy. Very insecure energy. You know what I'm saying? They pop their shit, but it's like, okay, it's given like, you know how people do say, like, you posting all those pictures of you on vacation, but you ain't posting a motherfucker that did it for you. You know what I'm saying? Or that you there with. It's given that. It's another butterfly. It's so pretty, y'all. Something significant with butterflies. You got somebody stressed though, collective. Like, what's this tension here? Yeah, waves. Emotional worry, fear. Something's coming. It's given like the ass you kicked today may have to be the ass you kiss tomorrow. Somebody Oh, my alarm went off. I gotta get in the shower and I gotta get dressed. I gotta pick my niece up from school. But listen, it's like while you at peace, collective, okay, you laughing, you joking, you happy, you joy, you healing from these situations, these friendships that you had to free yourself from. You're not allowing it to bind you or make you, because listen, you was the glue. So when the glue leaves, the glue attracts things to stick to it. The glue, hey Raul, blessings on blessings. You was the glue here. So whether these people are around or not, you still gonna have a good time. You just gonna have to, you have a way of like just laughing through your pain. Okay? And these people are stressed out because, listen, the waves of emotions that they are enduring right now are because of the tides that they made when they came to you. They wanted to ruffle your feathers. They wanted to put you on your emotions. And all this did was expose the type of person that they are. That's all it did. That's all it did. So let's see. When it comes to these people, what seems to be blocking them? Okay, yeah, staying stuck. They going through a lot of stagnant energy, collective. Whereas you could have been that person that could have allowed blessings to escalate for them had they treated you right. Okay. They don't have people around them that would genuinely want to put them in positions to excel, to be better, like, connect them with certain people, places, and things. They don't have that type of person around them. They're around people that got that crab in the barrel ass type of mentality. Like, I want you close. It's like it's giving keep your friends closer, your enemies closer. Like, oh, I'm just going to be friends with this person because they're connected with the person that I really want to be connected to. So I'm going to get close to them, and then hopefully that can get me here. And then, like, you know what I'm saying, I'll free myself or distance myself from them and then hop to the next person. This is like a bandwagoner. It's exhausting. Okay, yeah, losing yourself, collective. I feel like when it came to these people, okay, the reason why they so much in a bind is because they may have felt like they had to, what does it say? You feel lost in your partner. It's okay to be yourself and have your own life too. This is somebody that wanted everybody else's life. So when you take aspects of how other people live their life in order to form yours, and those people detach from you, you're left to still show up or figure out a way on how to still show up in that way, being that your muse ain't there. Your blueprint ain't there. So you got to build that shit up by yourself. And being that person ain't there anymore, for you to try and embody their energy, it does not come off the same way. This person is so used to having so many attachments to where they don't even know them damn selves. This can be somebody too that, like, they operate a certain type of way, but they have felt like they had to stay so accustomed to, like, walking on eggshells when it comes to their partner, because it says you feel lost in your partner. It's like you can't even be yourself, because, like, if you were to be yourself, somebody is very easily triggered. Okay, they feel as though that they come off as like they don't care, but it's giving Janae Aiko, I'm triggered when I hear your name, triggered when I see your face. Like, when you show up on somebody's screen, they feed, somebody speaks highly of you, they talk about you in a positive light, like, it triggers someone because they no longer have access to you. So it puts them in a bind when maybe people that y'all know mutually asks about you. It's like, what can I say? What can I say? Okay, body shame. You got a lot of bitches that are haters. It says you feel unattracted to others, work on accepting yourself, flaws and all. And it's so crazy because, like, and I say that because like I said earlier, with isolation, somebody could be gaining weight or something like that. They body shamed you. And now they're in that same position when it comes to how they view themselves in comparison to however it is that you've been working on yourself. Somebody could have been in a relationship to where like maybe they put on happy weight or something like that, and they started to lose themselves. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, somebody's in the same predicament that they used to laugh, joke, and talk about you about. Okay, burnt out. Exactly. It says you feel emotionally burnt out right now, retreating and recovering before continuing. Okay, somebody feels like it's hard to keep up with you. Okay, it's hard to keep up. They burning them own selves out trying to keep up with you, collective. All right, it says seeking perfection because how they view you. Somebody just feels like you just got it all together, like you can do no wrong, or you just got it going on right now. Like somebody just feels like in comparison to them, like you are the perfect ideal of what they will want to be or how they will want to act. Like I said, you are the blueprint, collective. You're the inspiration. You're the motivation. Okay? I'm hearing, maybe I can be your motivation. Okay, somebody's name could be Kelly. Somebody's last name could be Roland. Alright? But it says, everyone has flaws. Choose only 5 must-haves and deal breakers that matter. Okay? Now, when it comes to friendships, I feel like you know that your friends are not always going to be perfect. Y'all always going to probably, bump heads, not probably see eye to eye and things like that. Right? But it's like it's like it's giving morals and values here. Okay, it's like it's the principle of things that is like a deal breaker for you. You know what I'm saying? If somebody moves in a certain type of way to where it's like, dang, if you move like that, like I can't trust you when it comes to me. That's your deal breaker. Maybe there's a need for someone here to figure out what their deal breakers are so they won't end up in binds anymore. Okay? Because vulnerability here is like tighten up. You know what I'm saying? It says you cannot experience true intimacy unless you open your heart and be yourself. Okay? I feel like you definitely are that type of person where like people can really, I'm telling you, it's given kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Just kicking it. Just kidding. You make people feel comfortable, collective, okay? And that's the thing with intimacy. It's not always just on a sexual level. I mean, that's like elevated times 10, okay? Let's not say that. I mean, let's say that. But somebody could have felt like somebody that they could have been like probably bragging about you too was like putting 20 on a 10, but somebody is just like, yeah, you just don't know. You just don't know when it comes to this person, when it comes to you, okay? It's just different, okay? I'm hearing people see me, but they just don't know, okay? So like maybe you can look very innocent or something like that. But the things you be doing, collective, somebody somebody feels very privileged when it comes to you. All right, like if somebody feels like if you were seeking perfection in a person, they feel like it would definitely be you. Like somebody loves the way that you're shaped, or like how you look. How maybe when they feel like they losing themselves, you make them find themselves. Like, I don't know, you're somebody when it comes to burnt out, if they're having a long day at work or something, like they just feel like when it comes to you, I'm hearing, I won't waste no time. I won't waste no time when it comes to you. So this is somebody like, they don't mind just hopping up. You need something, you need help, you need what? Yeah, okay. Age issues can be a thing here. So you could be younger, they could be older, or they could be younger and you could be older. Okay, it says you feel too old or young to date or have issues with your partner's age. Okay, so maybe like it's like y'all could be friends, but maybe as far as like actually putting a title on it, maybe somebody feels like people will look at it as They like kind of like shunned, like it'll be shunned upon or something like that. This is how somebody feels. But there's like it's a friendship, but like, I don't know. I feel like somebody here that could be blocking someone as far as like I'm trying. Hey. I was saying it's a friendship, but I'm like, it's love there too, you know? I wasn't sure if I should say it. Or maybe somebody like be wanting to say that they love you, but they know that they can't, or I don't know. It's something like that. Somebody like, I just feel crazy for saying that I love this girl, but I do. Or I love this man, and I do. Soulmate only. It says you have many soulmates who would be great for you. There's not just one, okay? And that's the thing. Like friendships, you can also find soulmates in friendships as well. Okay? And I pray that everybody gets to experience this. And this butterfly is here too. Okay, it's like that one friendship where it's like no judgment. You can have that sense of vulnerability. If somebody, you know, needs to, I'm hearing like apologize about something, y'all can apologize. You know certain boundaries not to cross. If they don't like certain things, you're not going to do those things intentionally because you know that that's your friend and you care about them. You know what I'm saying? If your friend is isolated, you go seeking them. You know what I'm saying? You know, if they so used to popping up, being here, that, and the third, and they ain't been here, there, that, and the third, it's time to tap in. It's time to see what's going on with you know what I'm saying? And that it has to be mutual. You can't be seeking that with perfection because nobody's perfect, but you can't be seeking that if that's not what you are also giving as well. Okay, you can't want a sense of closeness with someone if, you know, you're not showing, or you're not really budging on wanting to have that sense of closeness. Because with that energy, with someone there, it's kind of like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. It's like, damn, you just don't like me, whether I fucking show up or not. Like, so what's the point of doing it? Okay? Something like that, all right? What else could be blocking these people? Excuses, yep. Well, I had this going on, and this and that, and this and that. It's so many excuses as far as why they can't be a good friend. If they can't show up physically, we have so many forms of communication. My shit getting hot. Ooh, that shit is hot. It's so many forms of communication. We are in the 20th century to where we can send text messages. We can even send voice notes. You know what I'm saying? It says you have so many reasons that it never works out. Find reasons that it can work out. All right. Somebody who could be older than you or younger than you or whatever, somebody really likes you and they just like, it could never work. Like people gonna think this, some people gonna think that. Somebody really it's risky. Okay. It's a risky situation. Again, because somebody put themselves in a bind. Even if they wanted to be with you exclusively, they put themselves in a bind with another situation to where it will be too risky for it to be like exclusive. Somebody's name could be Nate, because I'm hearing exclusive. Riding in my car and I listen to the radio. I'm listening to a sad girl sing about how she got her heart broke. Hey, somebody's name could be Nate, y'all. Somebody's name really could be Nate, and Nate really could be in a bind, okay? I'm hearing like health, age issues. I don't know. It could be health there, okay? That's so funny that song came up, y'all. I just have to laugh at that. Okay, R.I.P. to Nate Dogg. Okay, somebody named Nate could have passed away. R.I.P. to Nate. All right. R.I.P. to Nate. Some of y'all could, I don't know, maybe Nate liked to party, okay? Because I'm hearing R.I.P. I just killed the club. Ain't that how that song go? I just killed the club. Get the club. Am I tripping? Or is that a song? I don't know. It probably is. It probably is. There's a celebration happening, okay? Mixed signals. It says you don't let others know you are interested, flirt, and be approachable, okay? So as a friend, like, it may be hard for you to make friends because, again, you make people feel a little insecure. It's how you carry yourself. You just don't allow anybody to just be your friend. Like, you really hold on to everybody ain't your friend. You really evaluate the ways in which people consider you in their life and just you as a person, your time, your space, whatever it is, your boundaries. So you are a very friendly person, but when it comes to going past certain boundaries or thresholds that you have into place, it takes certain type of people in order to have that aspect of you. Because again, you are a very resourceful person. You gotta watch your back. You're not just anybody. You ain't just anybody, collector, so you just can't just be letting anybody, you know what I'm saying, be in your space, be in your energy, have access to your soul. And it's so crazy because it's like, this be people that you really be interested in. You're like, oh, dang, they cool, whatever. But then they show you something like, what's mixed signals? Then they show you and they be like, maybe I shouldn't approach this person or whatever. Yeah, available. It's just like you give, like, people, you give people like preview, right? On the type of person that you are, and even just based off of that preview, it makes people want to see more, how the shit's gonna end. They want to be with you to the end. Shit, all of that. Friendship, lover. You have a very flirty type of energy. All right, but with unavailable, again, you just don't allow anybody to be available to you. All right. It says you are chasing someone unavailable, or you are the one who is running away. Somebody could have given you mixed signals, okay? And here's the thing. Somebody could be getting older in age, right? This could be somebody, like, you gave them soulmate energy, but they could have been running away from you. It's like Tom and Jerry. Somebody's name could be Tom or Jerry, all right? But when you was chasing this person, they was running away. And now that you have freed yourself, because you felt like you was losing yourself, like, hold on, I gotta remember who the fuck I am. Hold the fuck up. Ever since I could remember, I've been popping my collar. Okay? Oh, I gotta go, y'all. I gotta shower and get dressed so I can go. But anywho, listen, somebody could be getting up in age and they could be feeling like, dang, you know what I'm saying? I can't find somebody that's available for the things that I need or that I want. The whole time they had that when it came to you. Now they in the bind because it's like, dang, the one person that I felt connected to on a soul level that I could probably want to build or have bear my child ain't giving me the time of the day. The same mixed signals that they was giving you is the same ones you giving them. It's giving like, I gotta see. Because look, sex only, that's probably what the basis of that relationship was on. You could be talking to your homegirls like, guess who hit me up? Ooh, right? And you like, I gotta see. Your friend like, just say no. Just say no. You already know what that was about, and look how that motherfucker made you feel. Just say no. Okay, it says either you or your partners only want sex, accept that it's okay, or reach for more. Now here's the thing for whoever somebody friend could be telling them just say no, is because like somebody here, again, like that tantric sex type, somebody wants to have like one up on you. Like you have an actual soulmate energy with someone, but somebody feels like if I keep fucking them, then I would feel better about myself at the fact that I have I have a different connection with this person than them. But it's like, are you okay with that? That's what you flexing? That's what you flexing, that you are very available, whereas you are unavailable to this person, that you are very available for someone because they can't be available with the one that they really have a soulmate connection with. I mean, if you cool with it, you cool with it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But your energy demands a lot more than just sex. It requires, and this is the thing. It says you set impossible standards for your partners to meet. Be less demanding. Somebody feels as though by you wanting somebody that's monogamous, right, or like a one person wanting to deal with just you is demanding. Like you're asking for too much. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody just don't have a sense of like control over their lower extremities. So this could often be somebody that, you know, wants to have threesomes, wants to have polygamy relationships and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But eventually all that shit's gonna burn them out, because it's like, who can I run to when I need love? It's like you can find anybody. You can have 2, 3, 4, 5 that can stroke it however you want to. But when it comes to somebody that's going to show you love, that's going to give a fuck about if you, you know, when you do get old and shit, did you change your goddamn diaper? Did you, you know what I'm saying? That's going to want to give a fuck about shit like that. Go with you to your doctor. So you took your medicine. Make sure you're eating right. You ain't eating crazy. I want you to be here as long as they are there. That's not asking for too much. You know what I'm saying? To show up as being someone that does not put other people in binds. That's not asking for too much. Why would you want to put somebody that you love, you care for, and that you want to live old with, be friends with till y'all get old, or lovers or whatever, have partnerships? Why would you want to put those certain type of people in a bind? Why? Look, no good ones as I split the deck. It says there is someone out there for you. Don't let this false belief make you miss out. So that's the thing, collective. Like when it comes to these connections, right? Just because, like, you have to go through these certain situations. Damn. You have to go through these certain situations with these people so it can show you the various of ways in which people will operate, especially when it comes to friendships. And the same can apply when it comes to lovers, right? Okay, something significant can be like LGBTQ community because it looks like the rainbow. Okay. But listen, you could be that person also too. Like, stop lending shit to people financially. Like, stop making people feel as though you are the plug when it comes to their downfall ass situations. They done tied themselves and binded themselves to so many financial either platforms or shit that they got going on to roll in their life. And then when they make wrong moves with the shit that got going on, they want to come to you. No. You are not nobody's fucking safety net. These are people that feel like, okay, if I lose out on this financially, at least I know that I can go to Collective and get this from them and do that, or they're going to help me and think. No, you are not nobody's fucking Wheel of Fortune. Like, people look at you like you are just a goddamn, like, money just grows on trees. Because people see the favor that you have in your life. They're looking because these could be people that put you in binds. And they're like, damn, I'm sitting here struggling. How is Collective over here still able to maintain their bills, their cars, they eating lifestyle and this and that? It's like, because look how God blesses people who does not have ill intent towards others. Even if they don't get the fucking help from you, he will bring people into Collective's lives or create opportunities if they don't do for themselves to help them. That's what I'm saying. You have people that was trying to create situations or Again, play that sense of God in your life as far as like the opportunities that are destined for you. And he's showing them. He's showing them. Okay? So collective, keep doing whatever it is that you're doing. Okay? Don't be no fool though. All right? Do not tie yourself to situations where off the rip makes you feel unsettled. Okay? Because there's a reason why, you know, you had to get rid of certain type of friendships before these blessings really start to come into your life. Okay? So I love you guys, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Put that bell on so you know when your girl is dropping the tea and when it's hot. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace, y'all.